Check, check. Well, hello there again for the first time in a while. Welcome back to this channel, Walking Through the Park, Talking to Myself, which is a pseudo diary / vloggy kind of thing that I do. Obviously, A, it's been a while, and B, we're not in 360 anymore. But yeah, it's been a while. Let's start with that. This will be the first video I've uploaded on this channel. Oh look, the microphone is not even pointing sort of the correct way. Oh well. First video I've uploaded in this channel since, I don't even know, probably early 2021, I think. When I first started this channel, first started uploading videos, it was during the pandemic, because I wanted to. I don't know why I wanted to at that point, but that's what I did. And I enjoyed doing it. It was a fair amount of work, but it was okay. I didn't mind it too badly. And then my boss at the time said, hey, the even higher than I in your job would like you to stop posting videos from work. You're welcome to post your other stuff, we don't care, but you need to stop posting from work and take down all the stuff from work that you've posted so far. And I'm like, cool. Well, I'm not gonna go through and re-edit all that stuff out. So I just took all those videos down. And also, I don't do anything except work, so I wouldn't have anything else to talk about. And that second one is still true, unfortunately. But the other thing that kind of got me to stop was that around that same time, I moved. And as part of that move, I was no longer walking through that park every day. Whereas beforehand, my route to work was through that park. And so yeah, now here we are, a couple of years later. I've moved at least once more since then. I've gotten promoted at work since then, although I'm still not going to be taking video from work. It just means that I'm kind of more busy now, actually, so I don't know how often I'll be able to keep up with this. But there is a park nearish by. But the big thing that actually got me to want to try this again is actually this guy right here. And not specifically the Rode Wireless Go 3. I've been aware of Rode wireless microphones for a while, but this one's purple, and I'm nothing if not on brand. And so, when I realized that they could be had for a reasonable price over the holidays, I got the idea into my head and did some looking. Got the Wireless Go 3, I think is the set, in purple. I went whole hog and got the, oh no, lost the fun bit. There we are. Okay, you can't see this yet. Here we are. Preparing things off camera, here we are. Went whole hog, got the interview kit with a purple Bob Barker style microphone as well. But also, as you may have been able to guess by the fact that this footage is the way that it is, I got a gimbal that's meant to stabilize my phone and does some auto tracking on my face when it doesn't do stupid different tracking instead. And so yeah, both of those together, purchased because I thought they were cool. Purchased because I wanted the microphone. And I thought, oh, if I can do this, I should get the gimbal to go with the phone, or to put my phone on so that I can do it more correctly. I don't know. Yeah, and possibly to use for other projects in the future. But yeah, now I've got them, and I might as well start using them. So that's the idea here. And this park that we're in, let's see, let's turn off auto track for a second. Pan down here a little bit. Nope, pan the other way. Pan the other way. There you go. This park that we're in is not too far from my place. It's not easy to get to, and it's generally not on my route home from work, although that might just mean that I take a different route home from work. It is between home and work, just as I said, on a different route. But you know, it's here. Figured I'd come walk through a park, talk to myself a bit. I do need to point out though, this is an interesting thing about this park. So this is Franklin Park in Provo, Utah. It's got this outbuilding in the back. Again, turn off the auto tracking, pan it the correct way. Mirrors, how do they work? Okay, it's got the outbuilding in the back. It's got this toy that's fenced off for whatever reason, but it's got a place that swings and whatever that is. And as we pan over here, got another play set behind my head. But it's also behind me. Oh, nope, it's lost tracking. It's lost tracking entirely. Okay, great. Hello. Hi. We're turning around now, thank you. Behind me, it's got this giant field that is fenced off. And if we come down over here to the fence, it's got a big old sign that says no unauthorized play, league play only, and then a list of park use regulations, which doesn't mention anywhere on here specifically the league play, but that's a separate thought and issue. I'm not sure. But this has been around for a little bit. But interestingly, within the last 18 months, it was September of 2024, Provo opened the Epic Sports Park, which has currently, I believe, 16 soccer fields for league play, which says to me that they don't need this one anymore. If they're not using this one for league play, I wonder if there's already discussions about how to turn it into something more useful for the community. Because being a very large green space that's perpetually locked up because they're not going to be scheduling league matches here anymore. Again, they've got the Epic Sports Park for that now. Seems a poor use of our resources. I feel like they should put in a walking track. Leave the green space. I mean, there's enough apartments with young families and kids around here. If they just open this up, there'd be kids out here playing on it, even just playing soccer, just pickup soccer games all of the time. But you know, they have to actually open it up first. And with the they've got the big fence that I mentioned here, but they've also got a perimeter fence all the way around that mostly backs up directly onto parking lots and apartment buildings. So I wonder if those would have to, or how those would be accommodated, if they would want to keep some kind of physical barrier between them, or if they'd be willing to just open it up and let people walk right in from any angle. There's a different park that was also opened in 2024. I don't talk a lot about my work, but I guess I'll mention I know these things because I work for Provo Parks and Rec Department. Not in the planning what we do with our parks part of the department, but enough in the department that I know that we opened actually this one might not have opened in 2024, but it opened recently, and then there was an event there in 2024 that I feel like has about the same amount of space, but they did turn it into a walking track around, and then some nice big fields in the middle that people could play soccer or whatever they wanted to at. So I don't know. That's my thoughts on that. And that's kind of what this channel is going to be my rambling thoughts on whatever tickles my fancy at the time. So, you know, whether it's talking about where I've been and why I've been, or whether it's talking about, hey, this park seems underutilized. Can we do something about that? I don't know, these things take years to plan. And again, the Epic Sports Park has only been open for like 18 months. So, open long enough now that they know whether or not they're using this for tournament play. I don't actually know that. I'd have to ask the people who do. But they know whether or not they're using it for tournament play, and can start thinking and planning and putting together proposals for something better to do with it. All right. Well, thank you for joining me on my rambling wanderings. I'm gonna hit the stop button and then make my way home. There's still enough sun in the sky. I think think it'll probably be getting close to not enough sun in the sky by the time I get there. Because all the street lights are starting to come on. There's one bad thing about just rambling at the camera is I don't have a good way to stop myself, except for just pressing the button. So goodbye.